Kadin McElwain, autistic college student, writer, and activist.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your autistic journey?
Yeah, absolutely. I was diagnosed when I was 2 years old, and throughout my life, starting with the very doctor that diagnosed me, people questioned my capabilities and told me he won't amount to anything because he has autism. Put him in a group home. The doctor even said, don't expect college for him. Expect trade school for him, possibly, if he's lucky. But my parents wouldn't have that. So they pushed me hard to get me to where I'm at, and they invested so much time and energy into me, even when I didn't deserve it. Occupational therapy, physical therapy, ABA therapy. And thanks to them and a strong work ethic on my end, I proved the naysayers wrong. Now, I'm in college, about to be a junior come August 14th when I start at Kent State University. I have 4 consecutive dean's lists in a row, and I'm an advocate for autism awareness, a cause which is commonly put aside in today's society.
What do your parents mean to you?
They mean a lot to me. They pushed me to my limit, and they continue to invest their energy into me, even when I don't deserve it. One time in middle school, my IEP was cut off completely, which is actually illegal to do. I asked this once, and my parents weren't going to tolerate that. So they cussed out the teachers who pulled that stunt at the IEP meeting, and they wrote to several autism organizations in Tennessee, which is where the middle school was located, and a state senator.
How is college going?
It's going well. Like I said, I started my advocacy work in college, and I have 4 consecutive dean's lists in a row, and I'm hoping for a 5th.
Yeah, with your advocacy, what are you doing to get the message out?
Pretty much anything and everything I can. My advocacy work began with a class project for my freshman year of college. The assignment was to think of a way to help the community and act upon it. So my group and I set up a GoFundMe for the Autism Society of America, promoted it to oblivion, and it raised over $1,000 and won a contest that the school had. But I saw within my group, as typical with my generation, the TikTok generation, my group wasn't really into it. They only wanted to do the assignment to get the grade and the little $300 meal voucher that we got for winning the contest. And I noticed autism wasn't a common cause that is seen in the media. So I thought, if no one else is going to take this seriously, I might as well do so for my generation. So that class project led to all kinds of opportunities for me. Planning fundraisers for one of my favorite organizations here in Lake County, the Lake County Special Needs Birthday Club. Meeting up with political officials to discuss autism awareness. Appearing on platforms like this, over 50 just this year alone to tell my story.
Yeah, what motivates you?
Well, in the sense of my academics, having a good, prosperous future so I can function as a human being in the United States of America. But in the sense of the advocacy work, I'm just a guy who believes in his cause.
I know for me in high school, I was in all the learning disability classes, and all the teachers didn't think I would amount to a whole lot. So how does it feel that, you keep pushing?
It feels awesome. It really does. I still have a couple of haters and naysayers here and there, but that's just life. You're always going to have those, neurodivergent or not.
Yeah, what do you do to help your own mental health?
Well, these past few years, I've been really focused on that. So I've been going to therapy, working out. I've been eating better as of recently. I was able to kick energy drinks last year because they were making me angry. Research has shown that those types of drinks can bring out a huge temper in those with autism. So I've discontinued both. All the time, because there was a time where I would drink 9 in a row, but now I drink 1 a month, maybe 2.
Do you see the stigma of just talking about autism dissipating a little bit?
Yeah, very much so. Especially with the Splendid organization, Autism Speaks, they're finally focusing on the positives of autism and how people with autism can go to college, do all these great things. So they're moving along with the times. I think society is as well, but I think we've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, what would you say to anyone who is going through similar experiences that you are?
I'd say embrace who you are, because you are an amazing person, and if people don't see that, don't give them the time of day, because they're the ones who are missing out on an amazing person.
What is it like for you to show your true self out in the public?
It feels awesome. I consider myself lucky as well. I'm more higher functioning than most people on the autism spectrum. So I'm able to walk, able to talk, able to do all these amazing things, able to get 4 dean's lists in a row. But where I think the focus needs to lie on is on those who are lower functioning. I think with today's medical technology, we could find a way to make those on the lower end of the spectrum on the higher end. And the ones who can't walk, can't talk, and have to be put in group homes the rest of their lives, that is. And it took me a long time to embrace who I am. Thanks to bullying in high school and middle school and what have you, and people who doubted me. But the more I researched autism and learned that a lot of my influences have had autism, like Newton, Einstein, Friedrich Nietzsche, he was on the autism spectrum, the more I learned to embrace who I am and be proud of myself for it.
Where do you want to see your mission, say, in the next 3 to 5 years?
Well, in the next 3 to 5 years, I'll be done with college, and I'm hoping to work PR for a nonprofit organization centered around autism. And eventually, once I have that success, I want to try my hand at political office. I think we need more neurodivergent minds in political power. It would probably unify people more.
So how can people reach out to you and learn more about your missions?
You can follow me on Facebook at Kadin Ronald, KADIN RONALD. Follow me on Instagram at 73 posts here, all one word. Read my work on the sports column at Kadin McElwain, KADIN MCELWAIN. And you can watch some of my past interviews by typing in that exact name.